RG here for RONS Beer Reviews and Tools. If you're new to the channel, I'm RG, and I do beer reviews, tool reviews, and other kind of things also. If you check out my channel, you'll see that I've got some of my wife's jewelry on here making, paracord making, even eating food, and hot spicy ramens. That's on there too. Alright, so let's get back to the correction. Let's get back to the comparison of this is Jack's Abbey and Two Fine Brews. I had one of these a while ago and it was really good, and this is really good. So with no further ado, let's get into the comparison. Jack's Abbey is located at 100 Clinton Street, Framingham, Massachusetts, along the Route 9 highway, which is west of Boston, probably about, I don't know, 12 miles or so. A good location. Framingham is a nice town, city I should say, really nice there. Alright, no further ado, we'll do the original house lager. It's 5.2% alcohol by volume, with 18 international bitter units. Original gravity, when they were brewing this Plato, by the Plato scale, 12.0 on the count. Hell's Land beer, house lager, German word beers. Alright, let's get to it. I go on these tangents and start going off. I do enjoy this beer. This has been picked over about 3 or 4 times over other lager beers, so it's doing well. There really is no winner. It's just at this point in time of my taste buds tasting, and the one I picked is the one that I picked. Doesn't mean the other one is a loser. They're both winners. You saw the cans earlier. This is the brew, unfiltered, unpasteurized. As I said, 18 international bitter units. Let me get a drink of water here. Beautiful day here. Winter day. It's a winter day, but there isn't much snow on the ground. In New England or eastern Massachusetts. Alright, this is another Jack's Abbey. It's a triple decocted lager. Sounds like a lot. Like a, oh, I think you said about a beer, it's decocked. But I'll go into that. I think I'm noticing that this is darker than the regular house lager. Oh yeah, it's darker. I don't know why the bigger head. I maybe poured it aggressive, but good carbonation in the UBERHOLT. That means new, bright. Sometimes depending on how the word is used in the sentence in German, UBERHOLT, bright or new, and what they mean by new is that the decocted brews come out in a newer sense of regular brewing beer. When you decoct a beer, you start out with the mashing, and you get all the sugars and proteins out of the grain, and you're boiling it. And what happens through the boiling process on the mashing, what you say it's a 12-gallon batch, they'll pull out 4 gallons or 3 gallons, take that out, and boil it even higher. Boil it again in the sense of condensing it, maybe the word to use, and they'll put it back in the batch originally. So it comes out, goes back in, comes out, and they do that 3 times, yeah, triple. 3 times they do that, decoct it, and makes a more intense beer on everything, flavor, aroma, texture, and smoothness, and so forth. Jack's Abbey was founded in 2011 by 3 brothers, Jack, Sam, and Eric Hendler, and they've done well. 2011. They have another brewery, Springdale, on their land within walking distance of Jack's Abbey, and there they brew all other kinds of brews, ales, sours, all kinds of other brews, stouts, etc. But at the original brewery, it's all lagers, all styles of lagers, which is nice, because I do enjoy lager beers. Alright, no further ado. This is the regular house lager, Jack's Abbey house lager. Well, I do want to give the number for Jack's Abbey, in case you want to call, want to go visit there. They have, what I understand, a fantastic pizza in the beer hall, from what I've been hearing. I haven't been to the brewery, but I've been hearing about that pizza a lot. The number will be above my head, 508-872-0900. Above my head, here, and that's give it a call, see what they're doing. We're past the COVID time, so you can go in and so forth and buy beer and pick it up at the beer hall. Alright, enough of my talking. Did I say I was founded in 2011, the brewery? Alright, here's the house lager. Oh, it has a distinct kind of hoppy aroma, like the German style hops, the noble hops. I do not know what hops are in this, but definitely there's some noble hops going to be in this. Comes across as kind of that mild dank aroma, and that's not a bad thing, dank. When I say the word dank, it's just a form of aroma, kind of narrowed it down to just the noble hops have that aroma in a way. That is good. It is crisp, a little bit of bitterness, very flavorful, medium body, excuse me, carbonation, fills your mouth. There's a good kind of, somewhat of the light to medium on the mouthfeel. Very drinkable, very. And that is the house lager of Jack's Abbey. Excuse me, you come out, and if we're in the shade, it's cooler. So I started opening my shirt and so forth. We're in the sun, but it's getting a little bit hotter. Alright, that's better. Alright, I don't have my cell phone. I thought I had my cell phone in my pocket. But anyways, we don't need that. Alright. Now for the Jack's Abbey UBERHOLT triple decoct lager. Darker. Oh, really a fine aroma. A lot darker than the house. You can see, because of the 3 decoctations, decocted 3 times, I should say. Easier to say it that way. Alright, cheers. I'm going to get the nose to it. I'm getting some sweetness, hoppiness. Biscuity. I did get that, yeah, biscuity on this one too. The house lager. Base. Almost the same aromas. This has an intense aroma. Picking up on something. It's gonna be the hoppiness. Alright, cheers. Yes, that grabs your tongue and the side of your mouth. Bitterness. It is crisp. It is a lager. Again, the mouthfeel on this one is also, excuse me, light to medium. Nice flavor as it goes down the back. Not much bitterness. There is, excuse me, a little bit of bitterness. Carbonation is really good. That is good. All right, let me try this again. Jack's Abbey House Lager. Really, it's been my normal go-to beer. Oh, that's very drinkable. Very drinkable. Very. Unpasteurized, unfiltered. Excuse me. That is really good. This is hard. This is almost similar flavor to that, but a little bit more, how would you say it, aroma, flavor. Refined, more refined. It's more more perfect of a beer. What can I say? Slight biscuity. It gives off the fact that it's a lager beer with the crispness to it. It is light to medium. I am surprised that it's much darker than the house lager. I'm really surprised over that. The color of it. More orangey. And that's what the decocted 3 times. It's bringing out the darker aroma. I mean color. I don't know what malt's in either one of these. Hops, definitely noble hops. I was kind of getting that wrong. The UBERHOLT, it's kind of loosely translated to old school, not bright. I do know some German, and some words are kind of meaning of 2 things. Decoction is an old school process of extracting flavor and sugars from grain, but we use it regularly to earn that signature Jack's Abbey flavor. So this one here has been decocted maybe once, maybe 3 times, but it's definitely different on the malt, for sure. This is taken to the limit with the 3 decoctions. That may be once decocted. This is hard. They're both so delicious. I'm thinking if I had to be on an island, with a big refrigerator, big walk-in, and had 60 cases of one of these beers, which one would I pick? Now I'm on an island, a really beautiful day in the island, and I want to get a nice cold beer. And I know I have 60 cases. I think probably this is my go-to beer now, I think. I feel this has a little bit more fuller mouth. They're both smooth. The flavors are really good. So I won't run this much longer, and I will pick which one I would pick for the 60 cases on the island. There you go. It's nice on the mouth, smooth, nice carbonation. That is nice. Okay. This one seems to have a little bit more bitterness. Alright, the one I would pick, the 60 case on the island to have, and flavor-wise, right now, this one here, the UBERHOLT. I hate doing this to my go-to brew. I enjoy this so much, and it's been winning. When I shouldn't say winning, it's been my favorite over the comparisons that I've been doing. This is the first time it's not the one that I'm picking the other. Thank goodness that it's a Jack's Abbey. Softens the blow, so to speak. Alright folks, I won't run this long. Beautiful day here today. There's still, you can't see it here, but there's plenty of snow on the ground here, and luckily the sun has melted most of it. So, that said, well, before I end it right now, I just want to give a couple of shout-outs, because they deserve it. They do so well on their channel on YouTube. Terrell Fixes All. He deals with small engines, and he does skits on his show. Very educational and very entertaining. Terrell Fixes All. And on the beer reviews, there's a number of guys that really do well, and gals, but right now off the top of my mind, Jerry Fort, the beer review guy, excuse me, he's out in Oklahoma. He does a lot of other things too, like popcorn and soups and just lunches for. He's actually at work eating a lunch, and he does a review of it. That's pretty good. Ronald Theriot down in New Orleans. He does a fantastic job on his beer. He goes really in depth. A little bit of history on the breweries. And he has a number of bottles and cans that I've seen that go way back, which is nice to see. That's real nice to see. John Annealy, he's George Beer Reviews. He does some real good beer reviews. He's got a number of different kinds of beers. If you go to his channel, you no doubt find one of the beers that you'd like to hear about and see the review. Another guy, he's down in Texas, Drunken One. I don't know, it's a funny name. That's his channel, Drunken One. He has a number of things, and I think he's an electrician in the trades. And when I first started watching his channel, he used to do a lot of jobs, electrical jobs and so forth. But he's a character, and he has a nice channel. So right now, I can't think of any more other than Andrew Camerado. He's a big construction equipment. He works on it, does the jobs, and really interesting, very entertaining, and very educational. And the same one like that is another one. It's called Diesel Creek. Very, very interesting. With the big equipment that they have, fixing it, how they film every incident and every second of the video they filmed of him working on something. And I know what it is. So like right now, set up camera work here, and which is really the ladies do that. But I just stand here and drink beer. But I know what it is to get the shots and the cameras and everything else. And he does fantastic. All those guys do fantastic. Particularly Andrew Camerata in Diesel Creek. He just got a milling machine, and he started cutting wood. And that was very interesting. The whole process of setting it up, from new and unpacking and setting it up. All right, I will end this here. I won't run this too long. You saw the brews, both Jack's Abbeys from Framingham, Massachusetts, and beautiful day here. It's winter. I can't believe it. The winter we've had here in Massachusetts, it's incredible. February we were up to our knees in snow for most of the month, and we weren't. So although we've had a blizzard, big nice snowstorm, It was really nice because it melted right away. April 1st, April Fool's Day one time. And there's a lot of branches on, because trees were getting leaves and so forth. And knocked down a lot of branches on trees. They might go on the tangents. All right, folks, from Eastern Massachusetts, Ron's Beer Reviews and Chills. Cheers. What I wanted to say before I sign off is if you're going to drink and drive, don't do it. If you're going to have alcohol, don't drive or run heavy equipment. The life you save may be your own and many other people on the road. So don't drive if you're going to be drinking alcohol. I have that to say. And do things with your family and friends. It's nice here, so it's going to be nice here in most of New England today. It's a beautiful day. I just got a long sleeve shirt. I need the long sleeve because you go in the shade, it's cold, cooler, or colder. All right, folks, from Eastern Massachusetts, cheers.